What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some maintenance on my Mark 8 GTI. I just rolled over 13,000 miles in this car, which isn't a lot, but it is time for our next oil change. And I want to do a little maintenance on my Unitronic air filter as well for the cold air intake I installed a few months back. Now, traditionally, I've always done an oil change kind of the old-fashioned way. However, today I'm going to be using an oil extractor, which I got as a gift a few months back over the holidays, and I'm excited to test this thing out. We're going to see if it gets all the oil out of this thing, or if you're better off just doing a normal oil change the traditional way. So let's check it out and I'll take you along for the ride. All right, guys, here it is. So this is the oil extractor I got as a gift over the holidays here. And this one I believe is from Harbor Freight. This is what the box looks like in case any of you are curious. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. We have a couple different options for thickness of the extraction tubes here that we're gonna use. And this will actually fish down the dipstick, where the dipstick goes in, and go right into the bottom of the oil pan and suck out the oil from there. But yeah, it looks like it connects up top here via this little port. We have a little pressure release here that we can utilize, and then obviously the pump that we're gonna use to extract the oil. Now, I also said we're gonna do a little maintenance on this Unitronic intake here. I haven't cleaned this filter since I installed this thing, and it looks like it's gonna take a little bit of doing to get this thing out of here. We got a few bolts, a clamp underneath there. Now, as far as the kit that I buy for doing oil changes, I just get it on ECS Tuning because it seems to be kind of the easiest. Yeah, and this is the kit from ECS Tuning. So it comes with the Liquid Moly 6200, which is a 0W20, which is what Volkswagen calls for. And then it gives you kind of this OEM filter as well, which is super cool. It does give us a drain plug and a gasket as well for that, or a little crush washer, I guess you could say. But we'll see if we need this. If we obviously use the extractor and it's good to go, then we do not need to replace the drain plug and go from there. So let's get started. I'm excited to see if this thing even works. All right, first things first, let's remove this engine cover here. There we go. Then I'm gonna take off the oil fill cap here. I'll set that up there, that's probably fine. We gotta remove the dipstick here. So like you saw at the beginning here, this kit includes 3 different size tubes here, or tubing. So we're gonna see which one fits best. Thinking it's gonna be this middle one. There's a really thick one they give you, a super thin one, and then like a middle of the range one here. I'm gonna try the middle one because I think that small one is just gonna be like, it might take like forever. I don't know though, so we're gonna try it. Oh, it might have to be the small one, guys. I just tried putting this one in very gently. Doesn't feel super like easy to put in there, so I'm not gonna force anything. Let's try the small one. Trial and error here, guys, is what we're gonna be after here. Yeah, that one went in. I'm gonna loop this around here. I guess we're gonna just put this into the fill port. This is where that one went right there. All right, guys, so this is the moment of truth. We're gonna start pumping this thing up, and we're gonna see if it starts sucking out some fluid here. There it goes. Okay, it feels like it has some pressure in there, so I'm not gonna just keep pumping it for no reason. I'm just gonna let this do its thing, and then once it starts sucking up some air, we'll see if we can get any more out by wiggling this tube around into the back of the pan. Should be 5.7 liters that we get out of here. While we're waiting for that oil extractor to do the work for us, let's get started on the intake here. So the first thing we're gonna just remove here is one of the hose clamps that's holding the tube to the air intake box. And then it looks like we should be able to kind of pull up on this thing and get it out of there. Grab a little rag here, because I know that there's gonna be oil in this tube. Try loosening these up. This one's actually already loose, this screw here, so let me go loosen up the other one. Oh, I think we're near the end here, guys. So this thing should extract, hopefully, 5.7 liters, and I'm looking down on here. This is the, let's see, is this 6 liters right here? Yeah, so that is pretty dang close to 6 liters. So looks like 5.7 to me. I don't even think we'll have to take the drain plug out and look, man. I think that thing actually extracted the full amount. That's pretty impressive. All right, let's try to get this oil filter out here now. Try to only put this thing on like hand tight. I do hear some oil draining, so I might stick that, that tube back down there, see if we can get a little bit more out. Get it over to the plastic bag, and I'm just gonna look. Do I see anything? Since we have been tuned for, ooh, I don't know, I guess the last like 12,000 miles. I tuned it like real early. When did I tune this thing? I don't know, it's been at least 10,000 miles. See if there's any, you know, metal or anything like that in here. Any silver bits? No, there's not. But it is good to inspect your oil filter like this, guys. If when you're doing modifications on the car, especially if you've done stuff that you probably don't have a factory warranty any longer. Good to just kind of take a peek at this stuff and make sure everything's looking good. All right, let's open up the new filter here. O-ring. I'm gonna use just a little pick here to get the old O-ring off, just like that. I'm gonna work the new O-ring on here. You wanna make sure this is seated correctly in here. And then I'm just gonna use some of that existing oil to lubricate it. Of course, clean this thing up. Cool, satisfying click. And then back in it goes. I do think I'm going to just see if anything else will come out of here now that we messed with that filter. Let's see. Yep. So I think in the future, I'm going to take that filter out first. That way all of the oil in that thing drains out. That was probably my mistake there. But it's a good thing we rechecked here. We're gonna be able to get a little bit more oil out of this thing. Then I'm gonna feel really confident that we got as much out as we really need to. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. Well guys, not much more to do now than to just add some oil here to the car, replace that old stuff with the fresh stuff, and then we'll work on getting that intake off as well and clean that thing up. All right, now that the oil situation is taken care of, let's come back to this now. There we go. Okay. That's a little scary. Let's get this thing apart here. Looks like we got a bunch of screws. There it is, guys. So it actually doesn't look that terrible, to be honest. I was kind of surprised. I felt like it was gonna be dirtier than what it actually looks to be, but let's take it off this little elbow here and we'll just double check. I still might clean this since I have it all apart. So yeah, if anyone's curious, guys, this is what the inside of this Unitronic cold air intake looks like. And this is the filter itself, so a little dirty, but really not too bad. I think this is the dry filter, so I don't think we're gonna use any sort of oil on this. I'm just gonna clean it and then, yeah, reinstall. Yeah, it's a good thing to look at this stuff, guys, and keep your stuff in good working order. So I'm gonna go do this, we'll clean it all up, reassemble, throw it back in the car. And there you have it, guys. She's all cleaned up, ready to go back in the car. I also added a little bit of grease to these grommets here to make it easier getting off in the future. So yeah, not much more to do now but to button it up, clean it up, and reinstall everything. And that's gonna conclude the video, guys. So I hope you have a great day, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye.